YouTube. How are you? I miss you guys. I need to catch up on videos. But this is my week 61 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. My starting weight in January of 2014 was 402 pounds. I had surgery on April 14th, 2014 at Kaiser South Bay, and I weighed 360.6 pounds. Last week I weighed 215 pounds, and today I weighed 214.4 pounds. So that's a 0.6 pound loss since last week, which is not great, but at least it's going back on the downward curve. Yesterday was also my 14-month surgiversary. So, I mean, I've just fluctuated a lot this month, but I'm probably down about 3.5 pounds over this last month, which not that happy that it's going that slow. I mean, it's still going down. I haven't, the past couple of weeks I've stayed around the same, but I don't really consider that a stall because I know that that's based on my behavior, not on my body saying I'm not doing this anymore, but just need to, I don't know, it's just a little bit harder now than it was in the beginning. I don't think for me it's like honeymoon period's over. I think it's just I've gotten a little bit slack. I don't think my body's necessarily saying it's over. I think it's just my behavior, which I'm the only one who can change that. So anyway, but I did lose. I noticed I lost an inch. I do my measurements when I do my every month surgiversary, and I lost another inch off my waist, my chest, which is a bummer since it was already pretty small to begin with, and my hips. So even though I didn't lose that much weight, working out pays off. So I mentioned last week that I was going to start, started a diet bet. I started that. Actually, it started officially on Friday. I started it on Thursday because that's when they started taking official weigh-ins. But in between those 2 days, or when I made a video, I think I made my last video last Tuesday, and Thursday when I started, I sort of followed the Lindsay Fly method of saying if you're in the food, give yourself permission to be in it. I mean, to like really be in it for a certain period of time and then get out of it. So I thought, well, this is a good time to do that. I've already screwed it up, and maybe I want a couple of days where I'm not going to feel guilty about it. And I'm going to eat some of those things that I have been wanting to eat. So I did. And I actually think that might have been a good thing because, number one, the things that I ate that I'd been craving that I hadn't eaten really since before surgery, because my pre-op program started 3 months pre-op, 3 or 4 months pre-op. So those were, I had 2 donuts, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I had a grilled cheese sandwich. And I had some Coke, a cola. So, and you know what? Well, I can't lie. The donut, delicious. Second donut, not so delicious. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, gross. I mean, I had been craving that. I cannot tell you how much I had been craving that. But I ate about 3 bites of that and was like, ugh. It's so funny. I was in that when I was buying the things that I was going to eat on this like day and a half that I was giving myself, I realized that for the first time in a year and a half, I was embarrassed by the purchases that I was putting on the shopping cart. And then I looked at it and saw what they were, and it was like, Jesus Christ, this is not that bad. I bought like soft white bread, which is actually really gross to me now. I bought jelly. What else did I buy that was bad? Well, bad, that was not what I typically eat. White bread, jelly, and I bought a 16-ounce Coca-Cola. And I was like thinking people were looking at me for my choices like they used to when I would have a whole cart full of sugary sweets, chips, soda, whatever. So it was just interesting to me to note how the way I think about buying food has even changed, that the idea of white bread was just like, ooh, no. So anyway, I did that. So my weight when I started the diet bet was up for a couple reasons. One, because for 2 days I had eaten a bunch of junk, and also because you have to weigh with your clothes on, and I weighed a little bit later than I normally do. So I had eaten breakfast and had water when I did that. But I'm planning on doing the same thing when I do the official weigh-in when I'm done. So I had actually gotten up to 221 this week, and I'm now 214.4. I didn't. You can add unofficial weigh-ins to the diet bet, and so I added mine in today at 216.4 because I figured 2 pounds for clothes or whatever. So that's that. But I'm excited about the diet bet and some of the things I've been trying to put in place. I haven't met them every day, but this is what I'm trying to do: 80 to 100 grams of protein, 80 to 100 ounces of water, 10,000 steps every day, and what else? And 5 actual workouts a week. I think that was it. Was it? Yeah. I think those are the things I'm shooting for. I haven't done it every day, but I have put in a concerted effort to do that, and it feels good, and it feels good to be back on track. And I don't know. The big thing for me right now is just wanting to eat when I'm not hungry. Used to be that I would buy something, and I eat out a lot. By eat out, I mean that could be a salad from Chipotle. I mean healthy eating out, but because it's just me, I do that a lot, and I usually will eat something over like 2 or 3 days. And what I found I was doing this last week is going back to it after an hour or two, which is really bad news. So I'm aware of that habit and need to change it. I need to look at the desire to eat when I'm not hungry and how I should deal with that. If you guys have suggestions, please do tell me. I'm thinking about going to OA. I've said that before. OA always irritated the fuck out of me in the past. But I may have a different perception of it now that I'm not going in there at 400 pounds. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. But if you guys have suggestions of things that you do to not eat when you're not hungry, I would love to hear them. It just seems like it's recently becoming more and more of an issue for me, and I don't want to just eat, even if it's better food. I want to get this done. I mean, I have like 50 some pounds left to go, and I want to get this shit done. So need to be committed and keep it together. What else did I want to talk about this week? Oh, I don't know. I posted a picture on Facebook of a blouse that I got in the mail, and I had an event on Saturday night for work, and I put that dress on, and I was like, I don't know, this may look a little too young or too, I said like hussy-ish for me to wear. So I put it on, then I changed clothes, but I posted a picture on Facebook to get your guys' opinions, and the opinions I got were really, you guys are so nice. But so I changed back and put on that shirt, and actually I had also been thinking maybe this is a little unprofessional to wear, but got there, my client was wearing leather pants, so I think my white off-the-shoulder shirt was fine, and she actually said, oh, I love that shirt. But one of my dilemmas is dealing with my age, because I don't see myself as 49, almost 50 years old, and I just want to make sure that I'm not dressing inappropriately for my age. I don't want to be... I don't know. Because 50's coming up, it's in my head. 50, 50, 50. You're going to be 50 in less than a year. And what does that mean? I don't know what it means, but I just don't want to look like I'm dressing too young. So, I don't know. If any of you guys see me doing that, please do tell me. I am totally open to that, and I may occasionally post stuff on there because I feel like the clothes that I like are stylish and younger than whatever 50 is supposed to be. But then I'll find out that somebody else is 50 or just turning 50 or 51, and I would think, oh, wow, do I look that age? Because if I do, I don't think I do. So, I don't know. I'm babbling. Whatever. A couple other quick things. I set up a Facebook page for the Chicago meet and greet. I don't remember what the dates are. It's the weekend before St. Patrick's Day. It's also right after my birthday, so I'm going to do a little 50th birthday party or dinner while I'm there. So if you're interested in that, and you didn't see the event, let me know. It's a public event. You can probably search it on Facebook and find it as like Chicago Meet and Greet, or otherwise leave me a message and I will add you to the event page. The other thing is we have our new book for the weight loss surgery book group. It's called Dietland. It's a new book that just came out this month. It's a fiction book. If you're interested in the book group and aren't already part of it, let me know and I will add you. And Instagram, I've had Instagram for a while, but I just started being more active on it. So if I don't have your Instagram or you want to follow me on Instagram, please do. It's ekilpatrick without the C before the K at the end. So it's EKILPATRIK. All right, and then a couple quick shout outs. Like I said, I'm behind on videos, so there's probably people I should be shouting out that I'm not. But Courtney, who is dual star VSG, had her surgery last week with my surgeon at Kaiser South Bay, and she's home and having foamies really early on. I hadn't heard of that. I didn't have them until much later when I overate my foods. And Caroline Hopkins, I don't think I've shouted her out either, but she got her surgery date and it's coming up. And I'm sure there's more people I'm forgetting, but I will get to you next week if I forgot you this week. And just want to say thank you to guys. You are like such a loving, supporting community, and it's making all the difference in the world in terms of my journey moving forward. Oh, wait, shout out again to Monica Sleeve McQueen. She hit to Wonderland, which I know for me was like a huge deal. It was probably a more huge deal to me than hitting Wonderland's going to be when I do that in another 6 weeks. Because I never thought I would be out of the 300s ever in my life. So congratulations, Monica. You're doing an awesome job. All right, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.